You have to get permission from the
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You're live on the internet, and don't come in with your barking orders. We know what we're doing. We're press. We know what we're allowed to be. We're on the public access. We're not crossing. Excuse me. Yes, it's the First Amendment.
Let me see your press.
We don't need a press pass. You're not going to see nothing from me. You're not going to see nothing.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay.
Do what you want to do.
Call for another unit.
Okay.
Okay. And then
148.G, California Penal Code 148.G. Okay.
Yes.
First Amendment.
You
are about to.
It does not allow
you don't get to yell at me.
It does not.
No, you don't get to yell at me.
You don't get
Why
to
are
talk
you yelling
over me?
Why? You work for me.
I don't work for you.
You work for me,
no,
sir.
I work for the port, sir.
Exactly.
That's right. And because this is port property,
no, sir.
You are not allowed to take photographs on port property.
This is public property, sir.
This is port property, sir.
Sir, anybody can drive up and down this street. You have to allow access.
You know that we don't allow videotaping on the port, right? Or photography on the port.
As long as we're on the
You
public.
have to get permission from the
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You're live on the internet, and don't come in with your barking orders. We know what we're doing. We're press. We know what we're allowed to be. We're on the public access. We're not crossing. Excuse me. Yes, it's the First Amendment.
Let me see your press.
We don't need a press pass. You're not going to see nothing from me. You're not going to see nothing.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay.
Do what you want to do.
Call for another unit.
Okay.
Okay. And then
148.G, California Penal Code 148.G. Okay.
Yes.
First Amendment.
You
are about to.
It does not allow
you don't get to yell at me.
It does not.
No, you don't get to yell at me.
You don't get
Why
to
are
talk
you yelling
over me?
Why? You work for me.
I am explaining it to you.
You work
I don't
for me.
work for you.
You work for me,
no,
sir.
I work for the port, sir.
Exactly.
That's right. And because this is port property,
no, sir.
You are not allowed to take photographs on port property.
This is public property, sir.
This is port property, sir.
Sir, anybody can drive up and down this street. You have to allow access. Okay, this is a bicycle lane.
Property.
You can do what you're going to do, but you're going to get in a lot of trouble. I would call your supervisor.
Okay. You can call the director for all I care.
Okay. You're live on the internet.
I know that.
Okay, so.
I know that, but you're wrong.
You're infringing on my civil rights. Okay.
Okay.
Then prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Arrest me and get a lawsuit.
This is private property.
No, it's not. This is the port that belongs to the people. What are you talking about? You see this, guys?
44. Can I get a supervisor, please?
Come and yell at the people that you work for, sir. Shame on you. Who do you work for, sir?
I work for the port director.
Hey, where do you get your money from?
I get my money from the port director.
You guys call the port? You're going to get a bunch of phone calls. You're going to be put in your place today about
guess what? I work for the port director.
You're not going to infringe on my rights today, sir. Yes, I don't know who you think you are.
You know what?
Say yes.
Do you have port credentials?
We don't need them. We have the First Amendment.
If you're
get your finger out of my face.
If you're a port,
get your finger out.
Say that you're a press man.
Get your finger out of my face.
You have to have port credentials.
Get your finger, and you're spitting on me now. Get your way from me.
So I'm
you tyrant. We're gonna walk like we were walking, and you're gonna leave us alone, sir. Thank you.
You can keep walking.
Yeah, that's right. You're not gonna detain us. That's right. We're free to stay too.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
You're free.
If we're free to go, we're free to stay. If no, you're gonna learn a big lesson today, sir, about the First Amendment, who you work for, and 148.G. 148.G says I can.
You have to have press passes. Where's your press pass?
Can you stop getting your finger in my face?
Show me your press pass. Show me your press pass.
Would you do that to me without your gun? No.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Hold on.
You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your job over this stupidity. Look at this guy. Stay away from me. Stay away. No, I'm going to tell you.
Okay. Go ahead. Stay right here.
No.
Go ahead and stay right here. Go ahead and videotape this.
Look at this.
In a few minutes, I'm going to arrest you for 148.
Really?
Delay in resisting a peace officer in the performance of his duties.
Really?
Yes, I will.
What law are you enforcing?
I am enforcing the ports.
Somebody call Felipe Hemming. You're going to get a call right now.
Okay? So you can leave anytime you want.
We can go.
Show me your press pass.
I'm going to show you
press pass.
Arrest me. Arrest me.
Then we will.
Arrest me.
When my supervisor gets
Arrest
here.
me. You're going to learn a big lesson.
You will learn a lesson.
I get travel free in my country without any mother coming up to me telling me that I got to
show me your press pass if you're saying you're a press man. If you're not a press man,
you or shut up.
Credentials.
No. I'm not going to do shit. I'm going to keep being free just like I was.
Okay.
So, and look at this guy. And Miss California Transparency, look at you're gonna get a demotion. You're gonna get a talking to about the way you treat people in public.
Okay.
You're not Jackie Chan, okay? This guy's all in my face because we're walking down the street and we're taking pictures on the public access right here, not crossing no boundaries. And this guy's gonna pull up like he owns me. I'm 52 years old.
Where's your press pass?
I ain't got to show you no press pass.
Then you're not the press.
Really?
Yes.
What's free press? What's
You
free
have to have a press pass.
What's free press?
Press has to have a press pass.
Citizen press.
You have to have a press by a
Look at
city
this guy.
or municipality. Otherwise, you're not a press man. Okay?
Look at you got 600 people laughing at you.
Okay, go ahead. Laugh all you want.
The First
You're still
Amendment.
wrong.
The First Amendment lets me allowed to record anything. I am free press. I don't
can
need
do
a press
whatever you
pass.
want.
Okay.
Okay?
You getting in my face is very rude. I never got in your face.
I'm telling you, you need to
Look,
leave.
you're gonna be. No, I'm not gonna leave.
Okay?
Your supervisor is right here.
Yeah.
Sergeant, can you get this man out of my face?
Saying that
You're gonna get a demotion.
I told him it was a
You see this? He was gonna take off his gun and fight me. I got it all on video.
All right, sir. So,
Yeah, we're just protecting our First Amendment. Walking down the street, taking pictures. He pulls up and starts. She has the videos. What happened?
okay, no, I'm talking to you. Go ahead.
But I don't need to talk. We're just gonna keep walking like we were and being free, man. We're exercising our First Amendment. No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Well, the thing is...
The thing is, sir, that no, you can't turn a First Amendment protected activity to you trying to ID me, sir.
Okay.
That's not the way 148.G works, sir.
Okay, hold
California Penal Code. I'm allowed to practice my First Amendment without having to show you, unless you can articulate a crime that I've committed. I am not going to give you ID, sir. I am not committed no crime. So if I was you, can you stop impeding my way? I'm going to keep going and being free and taking
I
pictures.
thought you called me out here to
I didn't call you. He called you.
Okay.
So I'm done, sir. You have a good day. I didn't mean to call you. I didn't call you, sir. I didn't need no assistance. We were walking on our way, sir.
Okay.
I don't want to talk no more, but that's the way it was, sir.
Okay. The thing is, sir...
Sir, I'm just being free. And he came up and spitting in my face, sir.
No.
How am I? No, wait, no, listen.
Can I talk to you?
No, because I don't work for you. You work for me, sir. I don't have to listen to you. You have to listen to me.
Okay.
I am one of your constituents. And you need to get your little freaking bulldog off me because he was spitting.
He's not anywhere near you.
He took off his gun live on the internet and was going to fight me. Can you please make contact because I'm fearing for my life right now. Can you please stay away from me? Thank you.
Sir.
I already asked your request, sir. Illegal, okay?
Talk to you
No, I don't need to talk, sir.
Okay, we'll walk and talk.
I don't need to walk. I'm already upset because this guy's in my face.
I'm just walking and talking.
I don't need to talk to you. How rude do you have to be, sir?
I'm not being rude.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to
not
break
being
off
rude.
contact, sir.
Sir.
No, I don't want to talk to you, sir.
What I'm trying to explain to you
I don't want to explain. I know what my freedoms are. I don't need to be told. It doesn't matter. Their feelings, their policies did not trump my First Amendment, sir. So just please stop trying to explain it away and just go away and leave. Let us be free, please. That's all I want. And you'll do your department well, making up for his behavior, which I'm sure you're already getting phone calls for because you're live on the internet. You got 766 people watching you. And I'd appreciate it if you just leave us alone and let us be free, sir.
What I'm trying to explain
I don't need no
is
explanation.
there's a lot of volatile
It doesn't matter. We are free to anything that I can see with my eyes. The First Amendment lets me record it, sir. If they put up a wall, then we won't be able to record it. That's the way the law works. So.
Okay. You're free to continue walking on the public roadway.
That's what we were doing. He's the one that stopped us.
Okay.
So I don't need directors, sir. Thank you. You have a good day.
Here's what went down. A citizen peacefully filming on public access property gets confronted by a uniform with more ego than sense. The officer storms in, acting like the Bill of Rights vanishes the second his feelings catch a scratch. The officer throws a full-blown tantrum, getting in the cameraman's face, waving his finger around like a toddler on a sugar rush, and even threatening to throw hands once he takes his gun off. Imagine being that wrong and that loud at the same time. Thankfully, a sergeant showed up before this hothead could embarrass himself in the entire department. Remember, you don't need a press pass to use the First Amendment. Public access means public rights. When cops escalate, stay calm. Let their behavior expose itself. Major respect to CAMERAMAN for showing everyone exactly why rights aren't granted. They're defended. Let's keep going. Support the mission by joining my channel, unlocking exclusive perks, and staying part of something bigger. Because without you, there's no CT3.
What's up, officer?
What's going on today?
Nothing too much, man. Obviously, I'm out here exercising my First Amendment right to record in public, making no efforts to go past anything that's restricted.
Okay.
Spoke to a couple of different personnel here. Matter of fact, this guy coming up in a van, I was telling them that I needed to file a FOIA request, public information. And he seemed like he was getting ready to help me, but it seemed like the other guy in the passenger seat wasn't too interested. So they was like, we want you to leave. And I told him I'm not going to be here all day. And once I conduct my FOIA, which is a right that I have, I will be leaving. So that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So, like, I guess what's the point though? Like, what are you doing?
What you mean?
Like, why are you? I'm just confused. Why you're recording?
Well, we just exercising our rights. So you never really need a real reason to exercise
Oh,
rights.
I'm not saying you do.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. It seems kind of odd. You didn't by chance happen to go into like the front office or anything?
No, not at
I
all.
know they get. I know it's posted like even us when we go in there, we can't even have our cell phones when we go in there. So
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't go in, but I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I was looking to go in.
Yeah.
Because I needed to speak with someone, personnel here that I can file a FOIA with.
Gotcha.
That's the only way I can do it. So
I'm just assuming because I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm wondering if maybe they had an issue with you having your phone going in there because I know
you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, officer. This is crazy. Not one of them said anything about a phone.
Really?
Absolutely
Okay.
not.
I'm just
Absolutely
asking,
not.
man. I don't know. Like I said, we were called here. So.
Yeah, no, not at least one of them. Now, one of them said anything about a phone. They was just saying how they, when I asked about the FOIA, they was like, do it online. And of course, I know that's a way we can do it,
Yeah.
but I like to keep it the old school way and do it in person.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know how their process is. Is there a state entity?
Yeah.
So, I mean, normally a municipality or a sheriff's office.
Yeah.
You could go in and
Oh, yeah.
do the
Yeah, like City Hall and Police Department.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you can do it here too as well. Even if you go on their website, it says that you can file it for you. It's on the IDOC website. So
And that might just be how they do it. With them being state. With, honestly, with the correctional facility, I really don't know how that process works.
I feel you.
I haven't done it online, so.
No, you don't. You don't though,
You
because it's if you can pull out your phone right now, go to IDOC, type in FOIA, and it tell you exactly. Everybody can come submit one.
You could go in person to each correctional facility then?
Yeah, anyone. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
I didn't know
anyone.
that.
Yeah, and then like I say, they was telling me that they didn't have an actual office where we can actually go in because I guess it's obviously behind the barbed wire fence,
Okay,
the main
so
entrance.
that might be.
But I told them that you do still have a visitors. You get what I'm saying? Where
like
visitors are permitted.
A visitor area.
That's exactly
Again,
right.
It could be the cell phone thing because you're not allowed to have any. To my knowledge, you're not allowed to have any electronic devices once you go in through those front doors. There, like the security staff, they have
Right.
to leave them all in their cars.
Well, you know what, officer? Like I said, they didn't even say that. They didn't say nothing
So,
about the phone, man.
I'm just guessing it could be something.
What's your name and badge number, officer?
Officer Henson,
And badge number?
191.
Appreciate it. You, sir?
Dempsey 175.
Are you a sergeant? Corporal?
Corporal.
Oh, okay.
That's my sergeant right there. He's talking to the staff. Figure out what's going on.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, man. So, like I say, man, that's the only thing we're here to do, man. Exercise our rights.
No, I get it.
Hoping that, they won't be infringed on today,
Nope, not a big deal.
Yeah.
I know that it just it's iffy once you like get up to the wire there. Like any of the fence lines, I don't think you can record any of the fence lines. Like anything past that. And
Well,
again,
you can.
They'll be able to give you more information on that better than I will.
Yeah, you definitely can, officer. Officer Hanson?
Henson.
Yeah, you definitely think about it. Anything your eyes can see, you can record. Like right now, my phone's pointed at the fence line. There's nothing illegal about
It's
that.
more of like what's beyond the fence line, if that makes sense.
Nothing's behind it but a bunch of cars and watchtowers. So
The personnel that are in there.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but
So
they work for the public, so they.
No, not necessarily the public officials, the persons that are housed.
Oh, you're talking about the inmates?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, the inmates. You can record them too. I'll be low just standing in public. So, but yeah, man, that's all we're here to do, man. We should be good to go, man. This is the sergeant here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. How you doing, Sarge?
Good. Hey, these guys are saying you got to be across the street. They don't mind if you report out there, but that's where their point is, I guess. So.
Okay, sorry. And like I was just explaining to your fellow officers here, I don't know if they conveyed it to you or them, but my reason even for being here is to exercise our right to record, but I also have to file a FOIA with this department, which is another right that's guaranteed to us. Like I said, if it's a way I can do that, I'll be good to go, That's all I would need. I'm out of here.
And I think they have a business office in Springfield that you might have to go through for that.
Yeah, they was telling me about online, but we talking about a right? So we have a right to do it in person. And I'm already here, so.
I just don't know if they had that ability here or if you
Yeah. So what I'll do, Sarge, is I can just fill it out, right? Whatever I'm requesting on a blank sheet, and give it to him. That's my FOIA.
I don't know if they handle that here or if that's just handled down in Springfield.
Yeah, you can do it here. If I was just telling Officer Hanson there, if you go on the IDOC website, it tells you. You can do a FOIA right there in person.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah. And that's, you know, like I say, it's 2 reasons why we're here to record, but we also need to file a FOIA.
That's right. So
That's all I'm trying to do. And then I'm out of here like I'm always are. Every time I file my FOIAs, I'm gone, Sarge. That's it. I'm out of here.
Kind of like I was saying earlier, you might have to, like what Sergeant was saying, is you might have to go down to Springfield just because that's where the head of, I believe the head of the Department of Corrections is. Springfield, Illinois. You'd have to fill out the FOIA in person there.
No, sir.
They might not have the ability to do it.
No, I understand what you're saying because y'all speculating. I'm telling you for facts. Facts, I can file it here. Yeah, facts. I can definitely file it here. And then what they'll do with that piece of paper is they'll forward it over to their public information officer and they'll contact me when the materials are ready.
pull up the website.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've looked at this yet.
The IDOC website?
Yeah. So say FOIA request may be submitted by any of the following methods: U.S. mail, fax, or special carrier.
That's correct. UPS, FedEx, or et cetera. You're absolutely correct.
So I mean, this is off their website.
Yep, freedom of, you're absolutely right. That's exactly the spot I was talking about.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So,
I just don't see where it says it in person. Though.
well, like you said, if you read that, it don't. Now you're right. Verbatim, it doesn't say in person, but it says, okay. If you go back, Sarge, real quick, FOIA requests may be submitted by any of the following methods: U.S. mail, fax, or special carrier. Special carrier is obviously someone bringing it in person, right?
I mean, they have a little UPS and
FedEx, and then it says et cetera.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little open-ended. I get that.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, Sarge, I know exactly what I'm doing. I do these all over. I know for a fact I could come in and file a public records request with this state agency. I do it all the time. So.
Hey, so I kind of cleared up some of the confusion, hopefully. So they said you can't fill out the FOIA in person here. You do have to go down to Springfield. They don't have an office here that could do any of that. So Springfield's a general location for the state of Illinois for all the correctional facilities to fill out the FOIA in person. Or you can use their website online and do it on there.
And that's what these drivers are telling you. They're
telling.
totally misinformed. I can show you a video right now where when I was just at Stateville. Same precise thing. The lieutenants came out and helped me and everything.
Listen,
I'm just saying. I can show it to you right now.
Work here.
No, I feel you.
I don't know how the process goes with them, so
I feel you.
that's just what they're telling us.
Yeah, they're misinformed, man.
You want the phone number or the email address to email that to?
No, I don't need it, Sarge. I like I say, if y'all want to give me a blank sheet of paper and a pen, y'all want to turn it in for me. I mean, if y'all want to do that, I mean, I'll be filling it out that way. See if they're willing to accept it. If they don't accept it, then hey, I'm out of here.
Okay, what information do you want to give them to get a hold of you? Is that what you were just saying?
No. Like basically, what you talking about when I asked for a pen and paper?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was asking for a pen and paper to write down my FOIA request.
Okay.
Yeah. Not for them to contact me. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess
That'd
they
be
would
something.
they need to be able to get a hold of you to get you that information.
So the state gives you 5 days to give me the requested materials. So after I fill out a FOIA, I always contact the entity 5 days later to see if it's ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I always do it anonymously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to fill out some information to give them so then you
Are,
can
are they willing to accept it? Yeah,
I'll
that's
take it over to them, and if they crumple it up and throw it down on the ground, I at least tried to help you out.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, and then we can do that. So I put down, we'll put down first and last names of all state agency employees.
Okay, first and last names.
We'll keep it simple today.
That's gonna be a big FOIA request.
Yeah, man. I keep it real simple today. I usually request a lot of stuff, but we'll keep it real simple today.
First and last names.
Yeah, of all IDOC employees. At this location though, not the entire state of Illinois. Yeah.
IDOC
Dixon.
employees in Dixon.
That's correct. Their hire dates and salaries. We'll be good to go. Good to go, Hanson?
Yeah, so I gave it to them. I guess follow up with them in 5 days, see what they say.
Man, hey, you know what? I appreciate that, man, because it seemed like that was the only way I was going to get it done with you guys turning it in for me. They probably trust your handwriting, right?
I don't know, but
it's all good.
They did say you could get on the comptroller's website and you can see all that information.
Officer just told me.
Just get on the comptroller's website and all that information's right there. So
for sure. Yeah, like I was just telling Sarge, man, you turned it in for me. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Once you guys book on out of here, I'll be leaving as well.
Okay.
So,
can we get your name or no?
You know what? You guys been professional. I'm gonna give you my first name, James.
James.
There you go. I gave you my first name.
Where are you from, James?
I'm from around. I'm from Illinois. Come on now, Officer Dempsey. You're doing good, man.
Yeah, we're just, we get away, so
No, it's all good. Well, you guys are required to know.
What do you mean?
Well, when you said you gave me your name?
Yeah,
you're required
I'm just
to.
saying we get everybody's names on calls.
Oh, okay.
just so we can document it.
Yeah, James. Yeah, my first name's James. Yeah.
According to them, they want you on the other side of the gate.
Yeah, I know, but they just misinform about the laws and rights we have. This is open to the public, and I can be here.
The best bet would probably be to make a complaint against this facility.
Well, I don't need to. They're not really infringing on my rights, so I don't need to complain.
It sounds like they are because they're telling you have to leave.
Well, they didn't tell me, and then even if they did, that would be they're misinformed. I don't have to leave public property. You get what I'm saying?
They told us and they told you they just need you on the other side of the gate.
Pretty much on the other side of the stone wall there, James.
Yeah, I understand, but I understand what they're saying, where I should go, but I can be right here where I'm standing at on the sidewalk right here. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not trespassing unless a crime was committed. That's the only way I could be trespassed from public property. I had official business here, and this public property is open to the public during normal business hours. It's right there in the state statute.
It's not accurate though. They have certain visiting hours in this facility.
And it's open right now.
You go confirm that with them because I don't think it is on a weekday.
It definitely is.
Yeah, it is, but you have to be here to either conduct business in a business office,
right,
or you have to be here to visit somebody that's housed here.
Right, but what I'm saying, we talking about we're thinking about the statute and the law of trespassing, right? The state statute says you can't trespass on public property during normal business hours. That's the state of Illinois' law. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no way around it.
If you're not here for either the business aspect or you're not here to visit with somebody,
well, recording is
you gotta leave.
Yeah, recording is business. I'm in public recording, exercising my First Amendment right to record.
I get what you're doing, man.
No, I'm saying see. This is the point of this, because if we don't stand up for our rights, we won't have any. You get what I'm saying?
I totally understand what you're saying.
For sure.
But
we're gonna take off. We got calls today.
Yeah, all right, Sarge. I appreciate you, Sarge. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for helping out. And you officers too. Appreciate you guys.
All right, take care, James.
All right, you too.
Another day, another lesson in patience. This story takes us to Dixon Correctional Center, where a citizen simply showed up to exercise his rights, walking on public sidewalks, filming, and trying to file a public records request. You know, basic First Amendment stuff. No drama, no problems, until authority with an attitude tried stepping in. First, the prison staff tried the usual bluff, telling him he had to do it online and pretending in-person FOIA requests weren't allowed, even though Illinois law clearly says otherwise. When that didn't work and he refused to back down, they called in Dixon PD, hoping a few badges would intimidate him into leaving. Spoiler alert, they picked the wrong guy. Even with cops trying to push a fake trespass narrative, the cameraman stood firm, polite but relentless. He knew the law better than the people wearing the uniforms. In the end, officers had no case, no crime, and no authority to remove him. One smart move, he got the FOIA request handed over on camera, locking it in as proof they accepted it. Huge respect to CAMERAMAN. A camera, steady nerves, and a solid understanding of your rights will shut down fake authority every time. And let's keep going.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay, sir.
What you filming?
Whatever I can see.
What's that?
Whatever I can see.
You can hear.
Whatever I can see.
All right, and you can film all you want. Just we'd appreciate as people are leaving, you don't film their cars, personal cars.
I could film personal cars, sir.
Well,
there's
it makes us a little nervous because we're here and all the threats. So
understandable, but you know, I could take pictures of people's cars. You have no expectation of privacy. I could take pictures of whatever I want. I'm standing on the sidewalk.
This is true, but we'd appreciate if you don't do it. We are police officers, and we do have concerns. So we We just ask you nicely, you know, we're not chasing you, but we hope you understand our position.
No, I understand, but, you know, I respectfully decline, you know, to stop recording the cars. I'm going to record everybody.
If I may, and I'm sure, is there any reason you're recording our precinct? You're recording our cars? Is there any particular reason?
I mean, I don't, because I want to. That's about it. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Well, you're standing on the sidewalk. You're not coming into our parking lot. It's just like I said. We have our concerns, of course. You know what goes on in the media. It concerns us.
I mean, like I said, I definitely understand what you're saying, but you know, all of that is irrelevant.
Well, it's relevant. It's just a matter of.
It's relevant towards you, yes, but to me, it's irrelevant, though.
It makes officers, as they're leaving with their personal cars, makes them a little uncomfortable.
Of course, of course.
Our police cars is one thing. You know, it makes guys uncomfortable. We don't know if that information is going to be given out to somebody else. We don't know you, that type of thing. So you follow me, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not chasing you because it's a First Amendment right. You can film. We never tell you can't. You're allowed to, but you can understand our concerns. Well, the way things are, we do get a little nervous because it's our personal cause that you're filming and we're leaving. We're afraid that information might be out. You know, we don't need to have people filming.
But that's public information, though.
Our personal cause.
No, it is public information. That's how y'all run the place. That's how y'all know what car belongs to who, and you know.
Right, but you're by our parking lot in a police facility, so we get a little concerned. We're not going to chase you, obviously. You have a First Amendment right to be here, but you can understand why we're a little worried.
What's your name, sir?
It's right on my shield.
I don't like to divulge things like that about myself, but I'm dyslexic and I really can't read. I'm asking, can you tell me your name and badge number?
You'll be able to see it.
But I can't read.
Well, you're recording, right? So you can see it. I'm giving it to you. It's on video. It's Shimshi2544.
That's it.
What's your name?
I didn't give it.
Would you mind giving it to us?
Honest citizen.
Okay. Can't force it out of you. So we just, like I said, so the question I asked you before, you have any idea how much longer you're going to be here?
I'm not sure. Probably for a little while. Just want to get some pictures and stuff and, you know, see what's going on around here.
Okay. So, but you did understand what I was telling you, right? About
100% I understand.
I can't stop you from doing this, and we're not going to. I'm not going to do anything to you. But
once again, I appreciate that.
We appreciate your First Amendment right to be able to do what you're doing. We'd be very appreciative if you didn't, but hopefully you won't be too much longer, and this will be a moot point.
Well, we'll see what happens. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you very much.
Man, all these cops come out here for me.
So this officer is somewhat respecting the First Amendment, but at the same time is trying to stop Constitution Cowboy from participating in the First Amendment activity. Although the supervisor feels that filming their private cars is a risk to their officer's safety, there's no such law that prevents a private citizen from filming that vehicle. If you're filming something from public, it's going to be very hard for that officer to make that a crime. But that's why it's important to stay up to date with your state, local, and federal laws.
But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode.